Hey guys, it's me, Hero Forever. Welcome to today's episode. Today is episode 2 of my Minecraft Let's Play series. And in between episodes, I've done quite a bit. So I went and I just finished up this little elevator here. It's now a 2x2 and it's redstone working or whatever. So you can choose your direction based on the pressure plates. If you guys want a tutorial for that, just go and let me know. And then I also put up some stairs. I'm pretty sure in episode 1 I told you guys that I was planning on putting a spiral staircase about there. And I worked on the archery center a little bit, and this is what it looks like so far. I think it looks pretty nice. I kind of like how it looks a little bit like kind of rich person-y or whatever because of the quartz and the red and the floor looking a little bit gold, I guess. And a couple dragon heads up there just for decoration. And I'm going to probably get rid of these diamond blocks. I just wanted them for decoration because I had a little bit extra, so I don't know where I'm going to put those yet. But today what I wanted to do to start out the episode is I have some stone being smelted. I want to go and put up the wall. So there's going to be 2 layers, as I said in the first episode. So there's going to be this bone layer or whatever for there, and then there's going to be kind of this inner layer. But I actually forgot we were out of spruce wood, so I think Casey has some spruce wood laying around over here. Ooh, some pillagers. Alright. Well, I don't want to kill them because I don't have milk on me. Oh, uh-oh. Alright, so that should be good, I think. 4 stacks. Yeah, that's it. Enough. Yeah. And, so I guess we'll go and start on this outside place, and I'll go and make this a little time lapse. So I just got this part of the basement finished up with, and we're getting pretty low on stone, so I'm gonna have to go and run to our little quarry. It's kind of in this little tucked in area next to the cactus farm, which I actually finished in between episodes also. So the thing with these automatic smelters is it's only really good for if you're going to be smelting a ton of items. For example, all of this cobblestone. And the reason I say that is because, one, if you're just going to be smelting a couple items, you can do it manually. But also because if you're smelting like 8 items or 10 items or something, 1 item is going to go to each furnace, and each furnace will be using 1 piece of coal. So that means if you want to smelt like 8 items or so, you're going to be using like 8 pieces of coal. So it does go through coal pretty quickly, but if you use a lot of items in it, you can get the best possible I guess outcome out of it. So the big problem will be this over here and what I want to do with this space, because what I'm thinking so far is I can just make like a wall come out here, then go over here, and then kind of go back there, and then kind of come out like right here, I think, and kind of make that like a straight wall, so like a 90-degree. Hopefully that made sense. It's kind of hard to go and show you guys what I want to do when it's not built yet. So this is what it looks like anyways, and I think it looks pretty nice how it goes all the way around. It makes it look a little bit smaller, but it makes it look a little bit bigger at the same time, I think. So I don't know how that works, but I guess it makes it look smaller, but more detailed. But then there's this kind of opening area where it goes 1 block over. I think that's like a Japanese style door or something like that, but I just accidentally put it down and I thought it looked kind of nice, so I think we're going to keep it like that. This is going to be a roof right here. You aren't going to see any planks. And Wandering Trader, that's cool. And he's actually covering up the area I wanted to show you guys. There's a little gap right here, and this is also for the elevator. We can cover this up with stuff in the future. And then it goes all the way along here to the very end. And then right here, this is kind of where it got a little bit tricky because I stopped right here and they aren't completely lined up, but it'll be an easy fix. And there'll actually be another set of stairs over here. I'm going to probably change the floor over here. This was just the extra from the archery room that I didn't use. Now something else I'd really like to do is I want to try and get the floor changed down here. And I, as of right now, have no clue what color I want to make this floor. I'm thinking about prismarine, but that's something that's like extremely hard for me to get because I haven't even found an ocean monument yet. I'm back now and I have a little bit of prismarine and dark prismarine blocks, and now all I need is an axe and I think I can start making the design on this floor. And I actually think I want to just have it be all prismarine. If it looks a little bit like bland, then we can go and add in a little bit of dark prismarine. So we got the axe now, and I'm thinking where I want this to be, and like how I want this to be, I guess. That maybe something like that maybe. It actually just came to my attention that we're gonna need a lot of prismarine blocks for this. Okay, I can't tell if this either looks super good or super ugly. We might have to change the wall color in here. So actually, instead of switching up the walls, maybe we could add in a little bit more white concrete blocks. I think this is white concrete, or is it bones? Yeah, it's bones actually. So what we can actually do is maybe put in more bone blocks somewhere in here. If we do that, the first thing we have to do is change up this area, because earlier in the episode I believe I stated that this area had to go. It actually didn't take me too long to come up with this design. So here it is, and I think it looks pretty nice. And I tried to give the walls a little bit of dimension as well. As you can see, it kind of goes back one. I might use this for like maybe a little display case or something. Obviously this isn't finished because there's still a ton more that can be done to this room. I might end up putting a fountain in here or something, or I'm not quite sure, but the ceiling's gonna be this tall, as tall as this block is for this part of it, and then once it hits the staircase it's gonna jump all the way up about 4 more blocks up to that top one up there. And also when I was building the staircase and I got some help with Casey from it, we made sure to try and keep it like 3 to 4 blocks wide at all points. And this is probably, I think, yeah, this is like the smallest part of it right here, and this is 3 blocks. But yeah, I think this ended up looking pretty cool, and it has quite a bit of detail I think, but like I said, we're still gonna add a little bit more. Also, it's just a really open space, and I planned for that when I was making this. I wanted like lots of open room to walk around in and whatever. I thought that was a spider, just a dragon head. But yeah, I really like the open feel to this because it just gives you room to walk around, and I hate when I go inside of bases. For example, our old base, I'll go and show you guys right now. I hate this type of stuff right here, where you walk in and there's chests right in your face, and there's crafting tables, maybe your animals are in the way, and then the stairs, you go and bang your head on them every time you walk up them, and they're not half, so you have to jump on each stair, and then there's just this big gigantic wall of chests, and it's impossible to go and sort them and open them because, you know, the item frames are in the way, and if you don't have the item frames, then it's impossible to sort and it takes forever. So mainly because of the starter base, that's kind of where I got the idea of making like kind of a mega base, because it's a pretty big base that I'm making now. I mainly got that idea because of just how small our starter base was. Now, one thing that has been happening I noticed while I was building this is that somewhere under my base, I know there's like caves and stuff, but I'm hearing like mobs run around and stuff a ton. So okay, maybe it's not right over here. Yeah, so I think there's some mobs spawning in there at night or something. That's my elevator right there. Just a little bit of the redstone, and it didn't take much redstone at all, by the way, just letting you guys know. And like I said earlier, if you guys want to see a tutorial for it, let me know and I'd be sure to go and do it. And this is what under our like town looks like. Unfortunately, when we decided to settle here, we didn't realize that there were caves in literally every square foot of like underneath this. But anyways, this is our base from up here, and I think it's starting to come along. I just realized that this little staircase area is bigger than our entire starter base. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, go and drop me a like and consider subscribing. And if you have any feedback for today's episode, go and let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to go and check it out. Anyways, see you guys.